If you ever opened up the piano roll and immediately closed it back out, you're not alone. But if you're making trap beats, this will separate you from the group that are solely using loops. So let me break it down for you. Fast, clear, and beginner friendly. In this episode, you'll finally understand what the piano roll is, how to open it, and how to use the essential tools like Ghost Notes, setting your scale, grid snapping, and more. No fluff, just what matters right now. What is the piano roll? It's where you place MIDI notes to create melodies, chords, or drum patterns if you prefer. Think of it like digital sheet music, but easier. You can open the piano roll by clicking this button up here in this corner. Or you could hit F7, or you could get there by right-clicking on a VST or pattern and finding piano roll up here. MIDI equals musical instruction, which includes note, length, and velocity, not actually sound. It tells your VST or sound what to play, not how it sounds. When you draw notes in the piano roll, you're creating MIDI. You have the draw tool right here, which you could hit P to go to the draw tool. You could click and drag notes. You could right click and erase them. All right, you have the paintbrush, which the shortcut for that is B. This pretty much does the same thing, but in drum sequencer mode. Let's draw some notes so you could see this one right here. You press D if you want to get to it quick, and it's delete. So it just erase notes. With this is mute, so it'll turn your notes gray if you don't want to play any sounds, but you want to keep the MIDI. You have the cut tool, which you can cut into MIDI, and the shortcut for that is C. You have select, which you can press E to get those, and it just highlights everything. You have zoom, which you press Z and right click and Z. I don't usually use zoom, and you can use this right here for playback, and you could just play notes in certain areas, which I don't have a sound pulled up right now. Pro tip, if you learn these hotkeys early, it'll save you hours of time clicking through this. Ghost Notes allows you to see different notes from patterns or instruments. Super useful for when you're making melodies or stacking chords. You can definitely stay in key, and it'll let you see when you have certain stuff that might interfere with what you're making. All right, to enable this, make sure you're in the piano roll. You click on this down arrow, you go to view, and then you go down here to ghost channels, which is option V for me. And other stuff that you can add note grid highlighting. You can also do editable ghost notes now, which allows you to actually move the ghost notes around if you need to from the pattern that you're working on. For now, let's just keep it on the regular ghost notes. You can see this faint outline here, which shows you the notes from the previous channel. And the channel that I'm in now, which is FL keys, it's highlighted in a bright color. So if you like, you could set it up to where you won't actually be able to play a wrong note. All right, to do this, you could click on this music note here and right click on it, and you could pick whichever note that you actually want to be in. Let's just do natural minor. You right click on it, and then you pick which key you actually want to be in. Let's do a C sharp. So with it being in there, it changes these notes and it highlights the ones that you should be in, and it has kind of changed this back here to where all the keys that you press are slightly highlighted, but it makes it to where it snaps it in place if you try to pick a wrong key. Understanding the grid helps you stay on beat. The grid is basically just a visual for how your beat is going to sit on this. I think of this kind of like a ruler, and you have different time divisions. If you want to change it, you use this magnet icon here, and the lower you go, the bigger the time division. Like this is a bar, and you see, like, I can't make Shift D to make this the size of a bar. So I can't make anything smaller than a bar. Like I literally have to change the grid. But The bigger the grid, the harder it is to make something that's offbeat. For the bar, I guess it would be easy to make chords with the bars. Half a beat is usually good for like hi-hats to 1/4. Those are good for hi-hats too, and just drums in general. You have this 1/3 here that's for triplets. So you have a couple of them. Like I would use anything that's got like 3 or 6 in it are good for triplets. They help you make chords fast. You use stamps to insert pre-built chords or scales. You can find it in this top toolbar here. As you can see, you can pick an advanced chord like this and then just click and it'll make it. It helps beginners create advanced chords without guessing. Another tip, you could click up here, double click, and you can actually loop a section. You just unlocked one of the most powerful tools in FL Studio, and we're just getting started. In the next episode, we'll build real chords, talk about what makes a trap melody hit emotionally, and start crafting your sound. And if you're following along, make sure to grab the free special grade drum kit. Link is in the description. We'll be using some sounds from that as well. I'll catch y'all guys in the next one. Peace.